Back in Louisville, Kentucky, Steve Olivas and Robert the Union Camera Guy coming to you live. Music City has a 40-36 lead as we get back underway. Michael Neal checking his man on defense. Xavier is on the floor. Alan Rogers is on the floor. Trey is on the floor. And so is Jamel McIntosh. Up and down it goes. McIntosh had the rebound, ran right into Starks. Jump ball is the call. Miscommunication. Starks and McIntosh both going after the ball. By the way, I have everybody's names now. George Stanberry is number 20. Isaiah Thomas is number 30. He takes Phoenix Foch's jersey. And KB is number 0. Nice tip. McIntosh directly into the hands of Rogers, and he drives down for the deuce. I'll recap scoring when we get a break in the action. I had to be down on the bench for a bit, getting the players' names straight, so wasn't able to do a little pregame for you at the half. Kentucky with a nice shot from the corner. They drop a 3, 42-39 in favor of the Kings. Rogers around to Neal. Oh, I thought that was in. I was looking right at it. I thought it was in. Xavier tried to smack that ball back to a teammate. It's intercepted by 21, who sends it down to Kentucky's big man, over to their little man, and 0 with a 3. That pesky number 0 for the Blues has been a nuisance to the Kings. Tie game. Brand new game, 10:39 to go, quarter number 3. Rogers taking a look, playing the point. Gets it over to Starks. Starks takes a look around. Drives to the corner of the paint. Puts it into Ferguson. Ferguson gets that shot block. Nice clean block by the Blues. And here comes number 0. Gets it to the top of the circle. 23 given all the room he needs. That might be why. He sends that one long. Another defensive rebound for Michael Neal. Great all-round player, Neal. He led the Kings in scoring Saturday. He is easily their rebounding leader today. Gets it to Alan Rogers. Rogers to McIntosh. McIntosh all the way through, up and misses. Tipped up again. They can't get it to drop. Ferguson puts it up and in. Xavier with a deuce. Xavier Ferguson, 4 points on the afternoon, and Music City goes up by 2. They're going to call that on Michael Neal, I'm fairly certain, as Neal and his offensive counterpart both hit the floor. What'd you say? Oh, that was not Neal. My mistake. That was Alan Rogers they called it on. This is why we get a union guy to run the camera once in a while. Robert has been doing this since Naismith himself invented the game of basketball. Robert remembers the old peach baskets. You had to retrieve the ball after every bucket. All right, Kentucky working the perimeter. Music City not giving an inch. Looks like KB is back in, number 20. Kentucky able to drive right under the basket and put it in. KB very alert. That ball went off his ankle. He looked down, grabbed it in stride, and brought it all the way down, but then threw it away. 2-on-2. Kentucky's number 2 cannot outduel Music City's number 2. Good defense by Alan Rogers. McIntosh right around the floor. He thought he was hacked. The ref says no. Here comes Kentucky in transition. Rogers tried to put that defensive move on and can't do it. Kentucky takes the lead. Eric Bell is still angry over the no call on this end of the floor. But you can't build a time machine. Music City making do with what they've got. KB getting hacked by 0. 2 small men. KB found some room, put that one short. No way for Starks to get that rebound. Number 2 for Kentucky has it. He's bringing it back down. Still facing Starks. Pick gets put on Starks. McIntosh picks him up. KB picks him up. He kicks it out to three-point land, puts a little move on Rogers and brings it down into the paint. Nice defense. KB on sort of a defensive give and go. He wasn't involved in the play, so he circled behind the play and was able to make the defensive move, knock that pass out of bounds. Kentucky maintains possession as they send a few different personnel on the floor. Ladarius Palmer is out for Music City with Michael Neal, KB, Trey Starks, and I think Michael Lott. Lott punches that one to the floor, but number 0, still the nuisance that he is. He got trapped by a couple of Kings players. They found the open man, did Kentucky, in the corner. He can't hit the shot. Michael Lott with a – no, that was Ladarius. Beautiful rebound on the defensive boards by Ladarius Palmer into KB. KB gets hacked, puts it up for Palmer, who can't knock it down. It wouldn't have counted anyway, but it was a pretty play. KB will be going to the line to shoot 2 as Zach Zorkroff removes his cape, puts on his eye patch, and gets ready to enter the game. His hairless cat over on the bench. KB puts it up. Nice touch. Shooter's touch by KB. But we digress. KB's got 11 on the game. This ball will be live. And he says, no, it won't. He put it down. Good job by KB. He's got 12 on the game. Music City pulls even. 46-46. We're under 7.5 to play, period number 3. Number 21 gets met by 2 fire. Sends it over to the top of the key. Their man drives it down and puts it up and over Alan Rogers. Good concentration by Kentucky. Zorkroff to Rogers to Neal. Neal up and, Neal put that one off the rim. Rebound Kentucky. Good defensive board work by number 2 for the Blues, and he's going to bring it up himself. Who needs a point guard? Number 2 faced by KB. Does a little spin move. Lands on his wallet. Still gets it out to a teammate, though. His spin move looked like a skater that got one of their blades stuck in the ice. One of his feet didn't move. That might be on Zorkroff. It is not. It is a charge. Alan Rogers took that one. Jamel McIntosh a little bit jealous that he didn't get to take that charge in the middle of the chest. Turnover Blues. Possession Music City. Blues are still up by 2. Ladarius Palmer doing a little dance move. Brings it down to the line. Has to send it out to KB. Kentucky sealed off his forward momentum. KB now puts it up over everybody and down. KB with 14 on the game. Tie score, 6.5 to go. Marcus Carter in the game now for E-Money, Eric Bell's Music City Kings. Carter chases his man down, sends it out to 0. 0 just can't get enough of himself. He puts that up and down, does a little dance, makes a little love, and gets down the floor. Zorkroff brings some rain. A 3-pointer for the big Zach attack. Zorkroff, he's Zorfleet. Sorry about that, Zach. I love the name Zorkroff, though. Zorfleet. I'm hoping Zach has a sense of humor. Down to Carter, over to KB, in stride, KB like a jumping jack, hits that shot. That floated like a feather, and the Kings tie it up again. You know, I keep saying KB. I'm actually wrong. That's George. KB is number 0. George Stanberry knocks that down. George Stanberry sounds like the author who would write the Zach Zorfleet epic saga. Hello, I'm George Stanberry. I've penned a new graphic novel starring superhero Phoenix Foch and archvillain Zach Zorfleet. Stanberry leads all scorer. He's got 16 of their 53 points, and you can tell he's feeling it. He's got a smile on his face and ups in his legs. We're having fun here in Louisville. These Union guys, they know how to party. Good of Robert to come down and help out, or you would have a still camera shot for the game. That wouldn't be cool for anybody. All right, 0 on Carter, brings it down. We're going to make sure to give George credit for what George does from now on, not give it to KB. All right, up and short. That one bounces off the hand of Alan Rogers. Kentucky grabbed it, missed it, And Ladarius with the rebound. Stanberry taking a look to I'm going to get it right. Zorfleet. Zorfleet, another three. And the big Zach attack does it again. Zorfleet, in his zeal to take over the planet, has a couple of threes in a row. Zorfleet gets around in a giant blimp, a dirigible. Oh, they're going to call George for that foul. He thought he had all ball. It didn't matter. It went in, but they're going to give Kentucky the shot. Stanberry with his second of the game. Zorfleet's dirigible is parked just outside the door. Kentucky, that looked like Shaquille O'Neal shooting a free throw. I'll tell you what, that was not pretty. So the ball bounced out of bounds. Music City will take over possession with a 1-point lead, 56-55, 4:46 remaining, period 3. Ladarius to Stanberry. Stanberry took a look at Zach, got that one stripped by number 0, who can't control the ball before it hits the end line, out of bounds to Music City. Stanberry grabs the ball. He will inbound it. Music City sets their picks. Free up KB, the real KB. Ladarius with the turnaround, kisses the glass and in. Nice shot by Palmer. Palmer's got 5 on the afternoon. That was a sweet shot. Palmer with a fadeaway jumper off the glass and nothing but net. Kentucky rims it short. And, oh, nice save. I kept waiting to say Music City's ball, but it never quite made it out of bounds. Good hustle by the Blues. Number 0, I don't know if that was partially blocked or if he just threw an air ball, but it gets punched out of bounds by the Kings. My mistake. The referee said it was tipped, so Kentucky may have punched it, but it went off white. Kentucky inbounds the ball. Zorfleet on D. Number 2 takes that pull-up jumper. That was pretty. That ball made a sweet swishing sound when it came through, and Palmer brings it up. Zorfleet, another 3. Oh, that one off the back of the rim. Carter trying to get position on a bigger man. He's able to reach in and knock it away, but 17 grabs the loose ball. Out to number 0. 0 with 2 of the Kings on him. Throws an air ball that gets fielded by number 23. Little bit of ball luck for the Blues as the ball went right to, and again the Blues with a hustle play. Caught the Kings standing flat-footed. The Blues take the lead. Nice lead pass from KB to Palmer. Palmer puts it up off the front of the rim. Rebound number 2 for the Blues. 2-0. 0's going to bring it up. No, he passes it to 23. KB on D. 23 sends it up, and it kind of nestles into the hands of KB. KB crosses half court, gives it to Zorcroft. Zorcroft at the top of the circle over to Stanberry. George in down the lane and up and off. Oh, a follow-up by Palmer. Ladarius, Johnny on the spot. Follow-up, offensive rebound to the bottom of the net. Palmer with 7. Kentucky's 23 brought it to the three-point arch and then stopped. Drives it into the lane, and KB with the foul. First foul on number 0, KB. 23 will be shooting 2. Blues are down by 1. KB trying to draw them even with this shot and potentially to take the lead. 2:23 to go, quarter number 3. 23, not a forgiving rim on that one. Hits the left, hits the right, and bounces out. Michael Booker into the game, as is Michael Neal. Couple of Michaels off the bench. Palmer and Zorfleet to the bench. All right, this one's going live. Carter pointing at Booker, saying, I got your back. That one goes off the left-hand side, bounces to the right. KB with the board over to Booker. Booker driving up, sends it over to Neal. Neal lost that dribble for a second. Over to KB. KB came in and gets fouled. I think by 17. 23 had grabbed the ball and a little bit of Booker. Foul Kentucky. Michael Neal will inbound the ball just in front of our position here on stage. Perfect for a guy with a SAG card. Over to KB, over to Booker. Booker, far side, takes a look. Hop, skip, up off the front of the rim. Rebound by Stanberry, and George puts it home. 18 for Stanberry, and the Kings go up by 3. Number 0 pushing the pace. That guy's got all the energy in the world. Booker comes out to check him. Wow, what a pass to the open man. Somehow Kentucky snuck 23 past everybody, and he puts it up and down, cutting the lead to 1. Into Carter. Carter takes a look. Marcus in the land of the big men gets it to Michael Neal, who puts it up and over. George with the offensive rebound, up and off the front of the rim. A lot of pushing and shoving. Ref says play on. Here we go, other direction. In transition, on the counter punch come the Blues. Blues get it smacked away, get the offensive board, gets pushed out to Booker. Now we're going this direction. George Stanberry with the lead, and with the layup. That's the word I'm looking for. Stanberry with an even 20. George knocks it out of bounds. He hits a little... Oh, I thought there was a little kid in the front row, but he hit one of the girls that's here watching the game. Stanberry says, my bad. Apologizes. Number 0 to inbound for the Blues. Stanberry goes to the bench. Who replaces him? Alan Rogers, I believe. Rogers is out there. KB, Neal, Booker, and Isaiah Thomas, number 30. Blues can't hit that 3. Looked like play stopped for a second. Into Neal. Neal up. He thought he was hit. He wasn't hit. I thought he was hit too. Ref says play on. Here come the Blues in transition to number 0 in that far corner. He can't drop the shot. Rebound, Alan Rogers. Rogers looking around, tries to find an open man. Nobody there. He brings it home. Rogers to the hole, coast to coast. And the Kings go up by 5. 20 seconds to go. Rogers landed on the stage by Robert and me. Everybody wants to be a star. Number 0, someone's going to have to check that guy on the three-point line. He puts it down. The lead goes from 5 to 2 in a heartbeat. 3 seconds left. Neal to Booker. Booker puts it up and off the very top of the backboard. Desperation shot by Michael Booker doesn't go. So as the third quarter comes to a close, the Music City Kings find themselves on top, 66-64. We haven't had a break in the action, so let me run down the scoring quick between periods. George Stanberry, 20 points, is far and away the scoring leader. I'll just go in order of numbers here. Michael Neal with 5 points, Alan Rogers with 5, Trey Starks with 9, Jamel McIntosh has 7 on the afternoon, Zach Zorfleet with a couple of straight trays has 6 points, Michael Booker with 2, Ladarius Palmer 7, Michael Lott's got a point, and Xavier Ferguson has 4. Not a lot of foul trouble. Ferguson's got 3. Alan Rogers and George Stanberry have 2 apiece. So does Ladarius Palmer. KB's got 1, and Michael Neal has 1. Looks like my pen ran out of ink, but Zay Carr also with 1 foul, personal foul. 12 minutes of basketball remain on the afternoon. As I've mentioned in the first half, when I get back to Nashville, I will upload the high-def version of this game and take down the live version, so you'll have a better viewing experience when you watch this game back. Okay, Music City Kings have possession to open the fourth quarter. Isaiah Thomas getting some instructions from Coach Eric E. Moneybell. He's joined by Alan Rogers, who's bringing up the ball. KB number 0, Michael Neal number 1, and Michael Booker number 21. Off of number 0, as he continues to be a nuisance to the Music City Kings. Rogers is going to inbound the ball. I think they have to keep it over half court as he crossed the line, and he brings it into KB, standing in the offensive zone. Over to Booker. Booker with a pump fake. 23 didn't bite. Booker over to KB. KB at the very top of the circle. KB bringing it near side, threw that one way short. Number 0 grabs the rebound. Isaiah saying it went off a 0. The ref saying it went off Isaiah. So Blue will take possession. The Blue Blues. 21 bringing it up to the court is met by Michael Neal. Tries to put a move on him. Neal stays with him step for step. Tries to put another move. Brings it down, sees nothing but Rogers, so kicked it out to 0. They gave him that shot. The ball bounced way too far out. So Kentucky able to chase it down. Music City had all the positioning under the basket, but it came out to the three-point line, and Kentucky chased it down and then drained the three. 67-66 Blues. Rogers taking a look. Sends it near side to KB. KB gets met by number 17. Puts it up and down. Nice job by number 0, KB, for his first 2 points of the game. Music City regains the 1-point lead. Nice block. KB, both ends of the floor. Put it down, block the shot. Music City on transition. Michael Neal thought he drew the foul again, did not. Michael Booker with the rebound, traveled. Booker looked like he changed his mind of who he was going to pass it to a little bit too late, took 3 steps and turned it over. Here comes number 0 for Kentucky in transition. We're under 10 minutes to play in the game. Music City with a 1-point lead. 0 launches one off the back of the net. KB with an easy rebound. That was uncontested. KB, he tried to hit Isaiah, who wanted that one. Rogers brings it down, gets it punched out of his hands by 0. Rogers thought he was fouled, but the ref said he stepped on the end line. Turnover, Music City. Music City getting a little heated, thinks they're not getting some of the calls they deserve. That's usually the case when a team is turning a ball over, but Kentucky trying to make the most of it. Is that 21? Yeah, it is. Michael Booker with the foul. First personal foul on Michael Booker. He gets sat down. He and KB take a seat. They're replaced by Trey Starks and Jamel McIntosh. The Music City Kings have a lineup whose number, Isaiah's still out there. I thought they had a lineup that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it's 1, 2, 4, 5, 30. Alan Rogers bringing the ball up the near side. Wow, Isaiah with a big pick. That ball goes all the way around to Jamel, who drops it, and Alan Rogers is complaining to the ref. McIntosh with 9 on the afternoon. This game is getting physical. The referees aren't calling anything, and that's leading to a little bit of chaos on the floor. Refs may have to gain some control back here. Trey Starks brings the ball up. There was a hard pick between Isaiah and one of the unnumbered Kentucky Blues players. Michael Neal tried to grab that ball. McIntosh lost it in transition. Neal got it back, sends it up to McIntosh. McIntosh all the way to the hoop, and McIntosh 4 unanswered points. McIntosh goes into double digits. He's got 11. Some sloppy play by the Blues leads to a transition basket by the Kings, 72-69 in favor of the good guys. 0 got caught in the air, so he lands and has to kick it back to number 2. 2 over Michael Neal. Nice shot by 2. That was well contested by Michael Neal, but 2 hit the 3 anyway. 72-72, we've got a new game. It's tied with 9 minutes to go. Here comes Trey Starks. Up for Isaiah. Isaiah picks it down. He gets body checked a couple of times and sends it down for a 3-point play. Isaiah's first basket of the game. He'll shoot 1 to try to complete the 3-point play. Isaiah looked like he got hacked before he was called for getting hacked, or he got the call for getting hacked. That actually worked out in Music City's favor. It would have just been an inbound if the first guy would have been called, but he was in the act of shooting for the second one. There's a bench foul called. Okay, so here's what happened. Music City just got called for a technical foul for having 6 players on the court. So the shot that Isaiah put up, the free throw counts, but now Kentucky's going to shoot the technical. Kentucky drained it. Number 2 hit nothing but net. I wasn't paying well enough attention to know if Music City sent a player to the floor or if one of the players from the bench got called from wandering away too far. Robert is nodding his head yes to option number 2. So the benches here in Louisville are right on the side stripe. So the players, if they walk a step or 2 forward as they're kind of getting into the swing of the game, the emotion of the game, they are technically on the floor. And Music City was called. Rebound Trey Starks as Kentucky rimmed it out. comes over to Ladarius, who put up a three, and Palmer drains it. Wow, what a shot by Ladarius. That leads to a timeout by the Kentucky Blues as Music City opens up a 5-point lead. Ladarius Palmer with a 3-point rainbow. Rick Barry style. Robert might be the only basketball fan on earth old enough like me to remember who Rick Barry is. I don't know if that was a compliment, Robert. Take it for what it's worth. The referee looks over, though, and says, hey, I've heard of Rick Barry. What are you talking about?
Anything but late for dinner. I'm okay.
Always enjoy messing with the refs here in the NABL, as they tend to have a pretty good sense of humor about them. All right, we come out of the timeout, 8:54 remaining in the game. Music City is up 5, 78-73, and Kentucky inbounds the ball under our basket, and number 0 takes it up the floor. Oh, behind the back pass that was almost picked off. Starks got a hand on it, couldn't control it. Kentucky got it back, but we grabbed the defensive rebound. Starks can't put it in. Looked like George Stanberry got a hand on that one. Music City ended up fighting each other for that rebound, and nobody got... Oh, my God! Number 0, who, again, no one loves number 0 more than number 0. I've got to say that. 0 showing off. He is shaking his backyard like J-Lo. Puts that deuce up in the air and is about to complete the 3. Boy, 0's having a whale of a game, I'll say that. He's not able to complete the 3-point play, but that shot was something for a highlight reel. Oh, nice job! Stanberry to Palmer to the bottom of the net. Ladarius on fire lately, has 12 on the game. Nice assist by George. George put a hand in on 21, who walked around him, kicked it out to 23, far side to 21. George with the tip, the steal. He's got Palmer coming in, puts the 3 up. Palmer with the rebound. Nice hands by Stanberry into McIntosh. Oh, no! McIntosh couldn't put that one down. Man, McIntosh thought he had it. Jamel with that layup. That ball danced around the rim, danced like number 0, couldn't put it down, and number 0 cannot take how good he is. Lead is cut to 2 for Music City. Stanberry, a rainbow Stanberry with a 3 to answer, and George is on fire. Stanberry with 23 on the day. Music City up 5. Nice shot over Starks as they are trading 3-point haymakers. Starks has the ball. He's outside the arch. Marches in on 17. Does a little more. He can't make that layup, but McIntosh is there. McIntosh flexes those biceps as he puts down his 13th point of the game. 4-point lead, 7 minutes to go. Number 0, checked by McIntosh. 0 took that ball and gave a little hop, landing on the out-of-bounds marker. Wait, how does he get it back? What just happened? What parallel universe are we living in? Did they... I really don't know what's happening. Hang on. Zero, literally, when he received that ball and landed with his heel on the out-of-bounds line, they must be saying he was hit. Picked by George, into Neal, back to George, off the side of the rim. Stanberry caught that one in midair, but he was in no position to shoot the ball. Music City, Stanberry with a nice steal. He does it again. Stanberry with another steal. Brings it down and is fouled by number 23. I still don't know what happened on the other end of the floor. 0 was taken out of the game by his coach. The only thing I can think of is there was a foul somewhere, unbeknownst to Robert or myself. Either way, 6:35 to go. I didn't record a foul because I don't know that there was one. Music City still with a 4-point lead. We've got a change of personnel on the floor. Who do we have here? Zay Carr is in. Michael Lott is in. Rogers stays on the floor. Zach Zorfleet is in. And Marcus Carter, who's about to inbound the ball. Carter changes places with Rogers. Rogers will inbound the ball. E-Money shouting encouragement and instruction to his players. All right. They're working the play. Zorfleet from the side stripe. He can't hit that one. Couple of rims and out. Nice hands by Zay. Carr knocks that up in the air, and Marcus Carter pulls down the loose ball. Carter crosses the half-court stripe and waits for everybody to get into place. Over to Alan Rogers. Rogers and Carter change positions. Zay comes out for the pick. Rogers doesn't use it. He goes the other way. Rogers in and out. Taking a look. Carr with another pick. Rogers is picked up by number 2 nicely. Zorfleet has it for a second. Pump fake back to Rogers. Over to Lott. Lott puts it home. Michael Lott with a deuce. That wasn't pretty, but it was effective. Lott with 3 on the game. Number 21 in on Carter. Carter gets shoved out of the way. No foul. Looks like Lott is called for the foul on the other end. Carter's saying he put a forearm in my stomach and shoved, and the ref said play on. Michael Lott with his first personal foul of the game. He's telling the ref, I had position in my hands up. He must have been moving those. The referee is mirroring his hands-up position. Number 21 for Kentucky will go to the line to shoot 2 and misses the first one. Bottom line, Music City still up by 6, 87-81, 5:38 remaining in the game. 21 will shoot. This will be live if he misses. Zorfleet ready to get position on his man. It is up and it is down. Zay Carr inbounds the ball. Lead is cut to 5. Here comes Music City. Alan Rogers takes it near side. Out to Zay. Zay pump fake. Brings the ball down, and nice block by Kentucky. Kentucky's player does a little bit of taunting over on the Music City bench. It was out on him, so Music City retains possession. Players shouting a little smack toward each other. Game has been heated for a while. Referees are letting them play. I don't know if that's to credit or not. Zay Carr got a little too far under the basket, tried to put that one up from behind the backboard, and couldn't put it down. Kentucky with the defensive rebound, brings it up the floor. 21, jump shot from basically the free throw line and puts it down. The lead cut to 3. Music City, 87-84. Zorfleet to Carter. Carter drives the lane, puts it hard off the glass. Lott with the rebound, puts it up and in. Michael Lott's got 5. I believe he has the last 4 points for Music City. 5-point lead again. Kentucky gets trapped in the corner, able to dribble and pass it out of trouble. Music City with a little fire in their legs. Trying to smack this one away. Long distance three-pointer. Zay Carr with the defensive board. He's got Zorfleet next to him. Sent it the other direction to Rogers. Rogers brings it up the floor. Lott trying to get position on the post. Zero with those fast hands. I guess Zero entered the game again for Kentucky. Zero shot it right into the knees of Zay Carr. No way Carr could have fielded that one. It goes off his knees and out of bounds. Zero will inbound the ball. 4:12 remaining in the game. 89-84 in favor of Music City. Zero puts it behind his man, but it bounces to one of their players. Loose ball pickup by number 21. He's checked by Marcus Carter. Carter goes in with Carter. Fast hands. Nice tip by Carter to get that steal. Carter now trying to dribble out of trouble. He does all the way in. Coast to... Oh, no, he couldn't put it down. Lott with the follow-up, grabbed the rebound. He couldn't put it down. Boy, that was a little too close. Tantalizing for the Kings. I almost said the Fire again. Kentucky on the other end can't drop the basket. Zorfleet. Lott got the rebound and handed it to Zorfleet, who brings it up the floor. Zach slowing things down. Into Lott. Lott is at the top of the key. Zorfleet, a give and go, goes under the basket, but Alan Rogers has it at the top of the key. Carr walks to this side. Timeout, Music City. Eric Bell calls that timeout and brings his troops over. No shot clock in this league, so he's not resetting a shot clock. He wants to make sure he has the right personnel and the right headspace on the floor, as this one is going to come down to the wire. Given Kentucky's propensity to shoot those threes, we are but a basket or two away from either being down one or a tie score, and there's 3:16 to go. Contribution from practically the whole bench. Zay Carr doesn't have a point. He's the only... Well, Marcus Carter does not have a point. So Zay Carr and Marcus Carter don't have a point yet, but they have been instrumental in the game on the floor. Both of them playing key roles for Music City. So the Fire spreading out the scoring, that's a great strategy for Coach Bell, because Kentucky can't just shut down one or two players and take away the effectiveness of the Kings. George Stanberry is leading all scorers. He'll start on the bench as we restart. Same five who were on the floor when we went into the timeout. Rogers, Carter, Lott, Zay Carr, and Zach Zorfleet. Zorfleet into Lott, Lott back to Zorfleet. Zorfleet taking a look as we amble over to our positions. Nobody's in a big hurry. Music City in control of the game. Rogers has it, checked by number 0, who's picked off by Zorfleet. 0 ran into his belly button. Zorfleet on top, takes a pick from Carr. Carter crossing over behind him. Carter. There's a Carr and a Carter out on the floor. Carter almost went back over the half-court line. Starks into Carr, and Zay with a slam. Zay Carr is on the board with his first 2 points, and that was a biggie. Kentucky fast on transition, gets that deuce back. It's again 5-point lead for Music City, but we're down under 2.5 minutes to play. Rogers playing the point. Checked by 0, over to Zorfleet. Zorfleet has that knock. Looks like number 21 got a little too much of his back reaching in to tip that ball. Personal foul, Kentucky. Marcus Carter will inbound the ball right in front of the scorer's table when we return to action. Jamel McIntosh comes off the bench, as does George Stanberry, replacing Michael Lott and Zay Carr. Marcus Carter, Kentucky inbounds that ball. I thought it was white. It is not. It is blue. 23 over 2 of our guys drains a 3. That was a huge basket for Kentucky. I tell you what, bad pass in. Zorfleet was able to get a hand on it and punch it out to Marcus Carter. Quick hands by Carter to save that one. Over to Stanberry. Stanberry's checked high. Stanberry didn't use the pick. Carter's pick was a little too high. Stanberry would have crossed half court if he'd have used it. He comes just to the free throw line and dribbles out of trouble. Stanberry's got nowhere to go. Carter has it, wide open, runs into 23, dishes it off to McIntosh, who was hacked. Jamel will go to the line to shoot 2. McIntosh feeling a little bit of redemption on that one. He drives hard to the basket a lot, gets hacked a lot, doesn't get the calls all the time. So McIntosh to shoot 2, 2-point lead, just over a minute and a half to go in the game. We got to get Marcus Carter on the score sheet. Then we'll have scoring from every member who has suited up for the Music City Kings this afternoon. McIntosh puts it up and off the front of the rim. We need this one to go up by at least a bucket. Ladarius Palmer and Michael Booker come into the game to replace Zorfleet and I believe Marcus Carter. Carter walks into the concession stand. All right, McIntosh, the big one. He drains it. We needed that one from Jamel, and he put it down. 14 for McIntosh, 3-point lead for the Kings. Kentucky, far side, 21 almost picked up his dribble. Stanberry tried for the steal, ended up twisting his ankle and landing out of bounds, but still the rebound comes right to him. Stanberry might need a replacement, but he is suddenly and magically cured. Possession of the ball will do that for you. Stanberry keeping that dribble low. He doesn't want it to get punched. Stanberry dribbles into the lane and then back out. He's finally fouled. Almost down to a minute, and Stanberry's going to the line to shoot 2. Nope, I'm sorry, they're not over the limit yet. My mistake. We don't have an indication on the scoreboard of number of fouls, so I don't know how close we are to being over the limit. looks like Music City will be calling another timeout. 1:02 remaining. We're just going to call it a minute to go in the game, and it is a slim 3-point margin for the Kings. Coach Eric Bell wants another group hug. It's been an exciting game. It's gone back and forth. Kentucky had the lead for most of the first half, and Music City has had the lead for most of the second half. But I'll say this, like all of these games, remarkably entertaining. If you can come down to Lighthouse Christian School in Antioch, anytime we have a home game, it is a heck of a lot of fun. Big Tony and the Music City Mafia put on a heck of a show in Antioch. So grab the kids. It is great family entertainment. Marcus Carter making his way slowly past the broadcast booth, as he is apt to do. Robert said Carter might have gotten punched in the mouth, which is why he went in to grab a little ice in the concession stand. Carter is taking off his jersey and holding it over his mouth. Looks like his afternoon is finished. But we've still got a minute of ball game to play. Starks will inbound the ball, sends it into the backcourt for Ladarius Palmer. Palmer kicks it out to McIntosh. McIntosh takes a look, exchanges with Stanberry. Stanberry putting on a dribbling clinic. I'd bring up Curly Neal again, but again, Robert might be the only one who gets my reference. Too much hair, says Robert. Curly Neal was bald before bald was cool for the Harlem Globetrotters back in the 70s. Ultimately, Stanberry gets fouled. We're still not in a 1-and-1 situation. I wish I could tell you how many it took or how many it will take. Alan Rogers inbounding the ball. He'll send it probably into the backcourt. He doesn't. It's into the forecourt to Stanberry. Rogers to Stanberry. Stanberry gets fouled again. Come on, we got to be getting close. Still inbounding. Boy, Kentucky had a few fouls to give, and they're making liberal use of it. Stanberry is getting leaned into and hacked pretty good. They're bodying up to him. Stanberry just trying to burn some time. Probably their best dribbler on the team. It's going to come to the other side as Rogers will inbound the ball from just in front of the scorer's table. Gets it to Palmer in the backcourt. Palmer mishandles it for a second, but gets it back up to Rogers. Rogers takes a look under the basket to Palmer. Palmer out to McIntosh. That one almost got picked by number 0. McIntosh runs into him, picks up his dribble, and gets it to Stanberry. 25 seconds to go. Fast hands by Kentucky. Stanberry gets that one knocked away by that doggone number 0. 0 with an important steal for Kentucky. I'm surprised Kentucky didn't call timeout on that one, but instead they launch a 3 and brick it. Boy, that was not a... That shot never got above 10 foot 2 inches. That was a laser beam off the front of the rim, and with 6 seconds left, Alan Rogers has a chance to put this one away. Rogers is going to shoot a 1 and... Nope, they're saying he's going to shoot 2. Rogers just needs to sink one of these for a 4-point lead, and with 6.5 seconds to go, that should ice it. It's always a game if 0's on the floor for Kentucky. Rogers misses that one. And now the grip gets a little bit tighter on the ball. Music City back in their defensive positions. Kentucky will grab this if it doesn't go, and it does not. Timeout Blue. 6.1 seconds. Kentucky's going to take the last shot, and don't you know, I'll bet 0's going to shoot a tray. Kentucky's coach probably going to call a play that frees up number 0, so Coach Bell will counter with his best defensive unit. 0 is quick and accurate. I guess the good news is he's not that big. On the other hand, he keeps the ball low, so it's very difficult to guard against his dribble. It's been a fun afternoon of basketball. Because of COVID, I can't give you the next game because the games are sort of being determined very close to game time. You know that the Music City Kings will have all of the announcements up on their Facebook page, Music City Kings. I will put up an announcement on our YouTube channel. Don't forget, tell all of your friends and fans of the Kings to hit the subscribe button on that YouTube channel. As we get subscribers, a lot of downloads for last week's game. Despite the loss, I was pleased with the numbers. If you would like to sponsor the Music City Kings and get some advertising on these shows, get in touch with Big Tony Johnson. Through the Facebook page is the best way to get in touch with him. 6.1 seconds to go. We're going to call it through to the end. 23 turnaround three off the front of the rim. Rebound up and in. Kentucky got that offensive rebound, but ended up playing into the hands of the Kings because they only put forward a 2. Timeout Kentucky. Music City inbounded it cleanly to Ladarius Palmer, and with 0.7 seconds remaining, Music City clings to a 1-point lead. Eric Bell will probably just have them inbound the ball to under their own basket so that Kentucky has the entire length of the floor to go with 0.7 seconds remaining. It's going to be pretty much a touch and put the ball in the air. The clock won't start until somebody touches the inbound pass. But if Music City throws it deep enough, Kentucky doesn't have a high percentage chance of putting the basket in. We thank everybody for watching and listening today. It has been worth the road trip for me and the Kings. For the Kings, they're going to come away with a victory. For me, this was a heck of a lot of fun. Another great game. The referees, okay, they're going to run the clock down a bit. They reset the clock to 10 seconds, which was insane. And now they run the clock out. Well, that'll do it, everybody. The ref, I don't know what time he's trying to put back on the clock. I believe it's going to be 1.6 seconds, if I could predict. There should be a way. Setting it to what? Oh, the Kings want to be on television as cameraman Robert pans over to all the Kings who are celebrating their victory. Michael Booker's mother is hopefully watching as he puts a big shout out to her. We're having fun in Louisville. Referee's going to try this one more time. His contention, and I think he's correct, is that Kentucky was calling timeout before the ball was inbounded, so they should have the same amount of time on the clock as was sitting when the when the basket was made. The ref is satisfied at 1.2, and Music City about to inbound. Into Ladarius Palmer. Palmer is fouled as time runs out, and that is the ball game. Music City had a fight on their hands today with, a pesky Kentucky team. Nice job by the Kentucky Blues to keep this one close. They actually had the lead for most of the first half. The final is 92-91 in favor of Music City. I'll run down the scoring real quick here. Leading the way is George Stanberry with 23 points. And I'll just go jersey number. Number 1, Michael Neal with 5 points and 1 foul. Number 2, Alan Rogers, 5 points and 2 fouls. Number 4, Trey Starks, 9 points, 1 foul. Jamel McIntosh, no fouls, 14 points. Zay Carr with a foul and a bucket, 2 points for him. Zach Zorfleet, no foul, 6 points. Number 21, Michael Booker, saying hi to his mother with a foul and 2 points. Ladarius Palmer with 12 on the day and a couple fouls. Michael Lott, big man under the boards, 5 points and 1 foul. Xavier Ferguson, 3 fouls, 4 points. I've already told you what George has had. He also had 2 fouls to go with it. KB, big number 0, 1 foul, a couple of points, and rounding out the scoring, 3 points, no fouls for Isaiah Thomas. We will hopefully have a game next weekend, but I will get everybody that information. Check the Facebook page for all the updates from Xavier Ferguson and everybody.
Hi, Mom.
And Xavier's mother could not be prouder. This is Steve Oliva, Steve-O, for Big SAG member Robert, saying thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Have a good week, everybody.